The rider being overtaken should make reasonable efforts to allow the passing rider to safely complete the pass, but the onus is on the passing rider to ensure the pass is completed safely. The rider in front shouldn't feel bullied to pull over, and they shouldn't feel that they need to stop. So that's why it's important to call out on your left or on your right as you're arriving from behind. Riders must always act in a sporting manner, and they shouldn't willfully obstruct any fellow competitor. So what that means is rider in the front cannot block the rider from behind from passing. If that happens, the rider in front can receive a penalty. All our race loops at Listy incorporate some fire trail, and certainly some uphills, and usually uphills on fire trail. So there's plenty of space and plenty of time for people to overtake. It's important that both riders know the rules, don't obstruct each other, and don't put anyone in an unsafe situation. So in this situation, where we've got two riders coming into some single track, it's important that both riders know the track. They know the optimum places to overtake, so they're marked by the red cross. It's not safe, and there's not enough space to overtake on that bit of single track as we come in, but there might be a bit more room on this wider section of track here, and where the track begins to open up. It'd probably be quite unsafe for the rider here to be pushing his or her way past this rider when there's not enough room on the trail. So it's important to remember to use the ideal place on a trail to overtake. That might be wide fire trail, it might be uphills where riders are moving a bit more slowly, and more open sections of area, rather than using narrow lines, rock gardens, or technical features. So what does the optimum overtaking manoeuvre look like? Well, second rider needs to know the trail. First rider needs to know the trail as well, but second rider is ready to overtake, is composed, knows that there's an optimum opportunity for overtaking shortly. Calls out from behind, "Hey mate, happy to overtake when you're ready, when you feel comfortable." They're both riding along. First rider hears this, moves to the side as far as he or she feels comfortable, leaving room for rider 2, and rider 1 can come back in the middle of the trail. Everyone's happy.